Though they are birds, penguins have flippers instead of wings. They cannot fly, and on land, they waddle walking upright, though when snow conditions are right, they will slide on their bellies. In the water they are expert swimmers and divers, and some species can reach speeds of up to 15 miles per hour. The penguin's distinctive coloring, black body with white belly, helps camouflage the bird in the water as it searches for meals of small shrimp, fish, crabs and squid. Watch the full video to know some interesting facts about penguins. Depending on which scientist you ask, there are 17 to 20 species of penguins alive today, all of which live in the southern half of the globe. The most northerly penguins are Galapagos penguins, Spheniscus mandiculus, which occasionally poke their heads north of the equator. While they can't fly through the air with their flippers, many penguin species take to the air when they leap from the water onto the ice. Just before taking flight, they release air bubbles from their feathers. This cuts the drag on their bodies, allowing them to double or triple their swimming speed quickly and launch into the air. Most penguins swim underwater at around 4 to 7 miles per hour. But the fastest penguin, the gentoo, Pygosceles papua, can reach top speeds of 22 miles per hour. Penguins don't wear tuxedos to make a fashion statement, it helps them be camouflaged while swimming. From above, their black backs blend into the dark ocean water, and, from below, their white bellies match the bright surface lit by sunlight. This helps them avoid predators, such as leopard seals, and hunt for fish unseen. The earliest known penguin fossil was found in 61.6 million-year-old Antarctic rock, about 4 to 5 million years after the mass extinction that killed the dinosaurs. Waimanu manaringi stood upright and waddled like modern-day penguins, but was likely more awkward in the water. Some fossil penguins were much larger than any penguin living today, reaching 4.5 feet tall. Like other birds, penguins don't have teeth. Instead, they have backward-facing fleshy spines that line the inside of their mouths. These help them guide their fishy meals down their throat. Penguins are carnivores. They feed on fish, squid, crabs, krill and other seafood they catch while swimming. During the summer, an active, medium-sized penguin will eat about 2 pounds of food each day, but in the winter they'll eat just a third of that. Eating so much seafood means drinking a lot of salt water, but penguins have a way to remove it. The supraorbital gland, located just above their eye, filters salt from their bloodstream, which is then excreted through the bill, or by sneezing. But this doesn't mean they chug seawater to quench their thirst. Penguins drink meltwater from pools and streams and eat snow for their hydration fix. Another adaptive gland, the oil, also called preen gland, produces waterproofing oil. Penguins spread this across their feathers to insulate their bodies and reduce friction when they glide through the water. Once a year, penguins experience a catastrophic molt. Most birds molt, lose feathers and regrow them, a few at a time throughout the year, but penguins lose them all at once. They can't swim and fish without feathers, so they fatten themselves up beforehand to survive the 2 to 3 weeks it takes to replace them. Feathers are quite important to penguins living around Antarctica during the winter. Emperor penguins, Aptenodytes forsteri, have the highest feather density of any bird, at 100 feathers per inch too. In fact, the surface feathers can get even colder than the surrounding air, helping to keep the penguin's body stays warm. All but 2 penguin species breed in large colonies for protection, ranging from 200 to hundreds of thousands of birds. But living in such tight living quarters leads to an abundance of penguin poop, so much that it stains the ice. The upside is that scientists can locate colonies from space just by looking for dark ice patches. Climate change will likely affect different penguin species differently, but in the Antarctic, it appears that the loss of krill, a primary food source, is the main problem. In some areas with sea ice melt, krill density has decreased 80% since the 1970s, indirectly harming penguin populations. However, some colonies of Adelie penguins, Pygosceles adelii, have grown as the melting ice exposes more rocky nesting areas. Of the 17 penguin species, the most endangered is New Zealand's yellow-eyed penguin, Megadips antipodes. Only around 4,000 birds survive in the wild today. But other species are in trouble, including the erect-crested penguin, Eudips squateri, of New Zealand, which has lost approximately 70% of its population over the past 20 years, and the Galapagos penguin, which has lost more than 50% since the 1970s. If you are new to us, please subscribe and press the bell icon to see such videos. Share the video with your friends and relatives. Like the video and stay connected for another exciting video. Thanks for watching.